Holy fuck, I'm live again. I cannot believe I'm fucking live again. Oh yeah, it's putting on my belt. I got some Mall Ninja pants, some 511. I got their big ass MC Hammer pants last year. I forgot what they're called. The ones that made them famous, I guess, that the FBI or something used. And I lost a little bit of weight because of all the heat here and actually being a little more active. And for a couple of years, literally all I did was just play video games for half a day. That if you want to know where I've been, it's probably just playing video games. But this year I've been a lot more active. Excuse me. My son, I literally thought my youngest son had the stupid kung flu virus, and I got him an allergy test, and wow, he was allergic to a lot of things, but I have a huge honey mesquite tree out front, and I guess, and right across the way, even if I cut it down, there's one right across the street at my friend's house and neighbor. So even if I cut it down, he'd still get torn up. And not only that, the swamp coolers here are garbage. They get bacteria and disgusting things in them. I GI spot cleaned that bitch too. It fucked up several times this year. It fucks up at least twice a summer. In the one summer or 1 year I've been here, and the 2 summers split between. We thought our house was catching on fire, and it turned out like I took all this shit apart. Well, it's not that big of a deal to take it apart, but and then it ended up being the $10 or $20 water pump. But I noticed the fan was bone dry on oil, which I oiled the shit out of it last summer, and it gets so hot here, like plastic will get brittle, oil will evaporate. Like it's crazy. The heat in the desert does amazingly strange things to different items, but plastic is one of the biggest shockers. So I mentioned the bugs. I mentioned a little bit about my roller delayed blowback. Now, one thing I was going to talk about earlier is I did get this $300 spur stock that the Swedish Army and the Portuguese Marines use. Or it's not even the Swedish Army, it's the Swedish Home Guard. It's their nasty girls. This is fucking awesome. This transforms the rifle, man. It's really nice. But the way this set up, I put a hand stop on it for the first time, and I just like it. It just feels right. I can come back here if I get fatigued, and even come all the way back here with the mag, and then like if I need to fuck with the light, I can kind of go sideways. I am a very square shooter when I shoot, I guess, because of all my training and shit in the military with body armor. Where they're like, oh, you shoot plate towards the enemy. And at that time, we had the little M4s. I carried a lot of M16A2s in my stint in the army too. But I remember you'd grab it right at the mag well and just be like, doo doo doo. But it's really good if you have the huge ass old school IOTV on. But it does flop around, it's not as stable. The Chris Costa shit looks really cool for like 30 seconds, and then you'll get tired as fuck, especially if you're wearing serious gear and living out of a fucking kit. When you're downrange, you live out of fucking body armor. And depending on what conflict zone you're in, you'll be living out of a fucking 3-day rucksack, or you'll be living out of a fucking Humvee, or both. Or you'll be in a little shithole Haji house, sleeping on the roof in 130 fucking degrees for weeks at a time, and doing missions for fucking, man, I remember one time I did a mission for like days straight. It was fucking crazy. Why am I talking about this shit? Anyway, yeah, the roller delayed blowback. So I got this SIG. I had my live stream the other day. I mentioned the SIG Green Dot Romeo 5 XDR by Sig Heil. That's what Jonathan Picone calls it. Sig Heil. That's funny. So yeah, this spur stock was an arm and a leg. I really wanted it. I love the retractable stock, but I wanted this option. I heard it was really good. And one thing I dislike about it is this loop right here. I need to figure out a way to put a Magpul sling to where I could quick detach it. But I think I'm going to have to sew my own shit. And so the SIG sight comes with a rinky-dinky ass mount. It doesn't even have Allen keys. It has the fucking star things. Let's see. It's a cool reticle, but in different lighting conditions, I could see like this little film thing at the top. It really bothered me when I first got it. You don't see it all the time, but I see it. It's like a reflective. I think it's a glue. If it wasn't for that, this sight would be absolutely amazingly perfect. There's not a lot of there's not a lot of shitty tint. I hate the tinted sights that you'll see in even Holosun, some Holosun and primary arms, cool guy sights these days. As far as the fisheye effect, the way to see if it has fisheye effect is you kind of twist it around like this with the optic off, and if it starts moving and looking bad, it's more than likely a piece of shit red dot sight. I think that's why I never liked the Trijicon MRO. I thought the glass quality was absolutely atrocious garbage. I don't even like that sight. But the reticles on this, I don't know if I can show you guys. My allergies are all fucked up. Let me see. I have my wife's mousse and hairspray shit right here. Fuck. Oh, this is weird. You get to see my ugly face right up close. So, there's like the triangle. Am I even changing that shit? There's a regular green dot, I think. I don't know what the fuck that is. Oh, I like this for scanning. So it's like the line, the bottom of a triangle. Let's see. And there's a dot right there. I actually like that a lot for scanning. Like say I'm just looking out at a field, looking for an enemy target. I actually like it for a medium range distance, or just going back and forth. Making sure your rifle's level. You're looking for someone, you know they're there, and you need to fucking eliminate them. Like say you see a fucking BLM trainee faggot, and you fucking know he's gonna burn down your house or some shit, and you're out there in a fucking sniper hide or a fortified position. Boom. Die, motherfucker, die. But so far I really do like the actual Predator sight, the triangle with the dot in the middle, and I like that feature too, the bottom of the triangle with the dot above it. And I like the green. The green really, I never want to go back to a red dot sight pretty much, but I might have to get me an EOTech green. But this fucking mount is a pile of shit, and I need to replace it. Now, for the XDR Predators, pretty much the damn American Tactical Defense Super Soldier fucking optics mounts that fit one of the aim points will actually fit on this. But there's a lot of misinformation on shit not fitting this XDR red dot sight, and that's not true. There are mounts that work on aim points that actually fucking work on this. But so I had a Magpul sling on here, and I had like a key ring thing right here, but I didn't like how the rifle didn't stay up high enough. So what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to pretty much doctor up a Magpul sling, and instead of one of the clip thingies, I don't know what I'm gonna have to do, but I like my sling up high, not to where it fucking hits your Adam's apple, but I'd like to have the option to have it all the way up here strapped on, fucking, if need be. And having versatility is nice, but it was just a little bit too low with that fucking ring. Because I had like the Magpul MS4 or whatever, I don't even know. One of the, is MS3 or MS4 slings. And on top of the attachment, I had a key ring because of this fucking thing. Now it's cool that they actually put like a little 1-point sling adapter. Oh fuck. I could just change this out with someone else. This is a fucking, I'm retarded, dude. It's just some, this is just attached by a standard buffer tube shit. So what I'll do, I'll just change this fucking plate out and, put a 1-point fucking, put a different adapter on here. Oh shit, that's kind of funny. I just realized that on the fucking video. But yeah, all this is, I've been very opposed to the whole AR-15 stocks on everything. AKs, roller delayed blowbacks, everything must have an AR stock. And then I fucking am one of the dudes that seems to be doing that shit. Like my Remington 870, I got a fucking AR adapter on that bitch too. I don't even like ARs that much, to be honest, but for this rifle, this stock really makes a huge difference, because the reason why this rifle never got super popular after like the 90s is because the length of pull was literally made for the fucking old-timey style where they shoot like this. But the length of pull on the G3 is literally longer than any rifle I've heard of. I watched this Spur stock video where he says I think it's like 2 or 3 inches longer than even an M16 A2 stock, which I can't even hardly shoot squared off with body armor. I have to shoot it sideways. I think someone commented or some shit. Let me see. I don't even know how to do this shit. Like, I have no fucking idea. Whoever said something, what's up, dude? I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing. Oh, I think I enabled the chat or something. I have 3 people, man. Thanks for watching. No, this is no super channel. I'm not trying to sell you bullshit. That's why I kind of got sick of prepping. It's because I felt like it was materialistic bullshit. I started resenting the gun culture community, whatever the fuck they call themselves, the gay fucking community. I don't fucking know, because of all the materialism and fucking tactical catwalk fashion show bullshit and all the fucking 9mm obsession. It's like you talk to every dude on the internet and they say the exact same shit. And just I just started resenting everything, man. So for a couple of years I just stayed at home playing video games. I didn't want to be a part of society, man. So I got a job, and as soon as that Monday or Tuesday I was supposed to start my fucking orientation, the whole coronavirus hysteria began, and they canceled everything. But yeah, I was gonna get licensed to be a teacher in New Mexico. That's ironic. Like, I applied at a lot of places, man. I have no like crazy record or any shit like that. I only had one legal issue, which was retarded a few years back because of marital issues. But things actually, speaking of that, my marriage has actually gotten pretty good the last few years, or the last year or so, which is nice. I don't know why or how, but that's one gift from God, I guess. I'm not a big holy roller, but it is nice to have a decent marriage. My marriage was rocky, I guess, due to being in the military. You know, it creates a lot of tension unnecessarily and stress. Your wife will get independent, and like when you come back from deployment, they'll look at you like an intruder. You know what I'm saying? Like they can do everything without you, like you don't matter and shit. And so it really makes a lot of fucking marriages kind of strained. So I go to Fort Bliss ever so often, and man, the dudes that are in, you're lucky to see like 1 out of 20 dudes with a patch that is like shows that he's been deployed. And the deployments they do nowadays are the bullshit. But for a few years, man, I'd say we were the most war-toughened generation America's ever seen. World War II, yeah, they were the greatest generation. The Vietnam guys were badasses too. But what pisses me off is when I go to the VA and see all these fucking show me your taxes, bitch. Fucking Trump pathogenic bullshit where dudes are like obsessed with Trump. Like literally, they're just peons for the fucking leftist mouthpiece. And I can't stand seeing veterans fall for that bullshit. No, I don't fall for the whole fucking Trump train bullshit either. I think they made that dude fall in fucking line, like after year 1. I think he really tried to make a difference, but dude, they're obsessed. The system is obsessed with making goddamn sure that we know that the president doesn't have the true authority. When Yeah, sure, they lost when the media, the system, Wall Street, and everything didn't have their candidate win with Hillary Clinton. But man, they're obsessed with making goddamn sure that'll never happen again. Because they deleted Alex Jones. They tried to put all these fuckers like Roger Stone in prison. And then, like, if, for instance, I have never seen a single fucking Biden 2020 sticker ever on a car. But I remember seeing a bunch of Bernie's stickers and Ron Paul. Even in Washington State, there's so many fucking Ron Paul stickers. So that's how I know the system is bullshit, or at least half rigged. I think it's half rigged. I don't think they completely have it like a shithole country such as Mexico, or like an Eastern European country where like they really do almost rig the entire fucking election. But I think it's half rigged, and it's only gonna get worse. But with all the manipulation and the algorithms they have set in place now, like even if you put shit like that New Zealand massacre that I had saved from like this dude that archives shit on the internet, they wipe everything off the fucking internet. It's crazy, man. It's like they have a kill switch to where they can control what information gets out on the internet. But since Trump won, I've noticed the internet is not free at all. And all the big monopolies like Google and all that shit, Microsoft, have all gotten together and collaborated on this fucking social experiment to where all the news is bullshit. It's crazy, man. Like the news, you see so many thumbs down. Look on breaking news or just the fucking bullshit algorithmic fucking news shit when you turn on YouTube on your cell phone, and you'll see like the dislike ratio is so huge. Like it seems like 3/5 of the people are sick of the whole Trump pathogen sickness, but 2/5 are like super hardcore Black Lives Matter, fucking gay love, fucking they probably still keep up with Hollywood celebrities and shit, and it's crazy, man. But I really think they made Trump fall in line, man. I really think that fucking he really means well, or he meant well, and really tried to make change, and just the system's just like, fuck you, you aren't gonna do shit. And it's like, if he tries to do anything, they'll just barrage him with the whole bullshit fake ass news system. It's like the deep state propaganda, man. So I don't mean to ramble on about this shit, but shit has gotten so fucking weird in our country. And I remember how weird it was that night that fucking Trump won and how Hillary didn't show up. It's fucking crazy, man. But what do I do know, or what do I know, is I definitely won't go to some shit like Bundy Ranch bullshit into some bird sanctuary or whatever happened. I definitely I'll be very cautious before I choose a side. If this is gonna be a war coming up, which everyone thinks it is, I won't choose a side very easy. Like, I cannot stand that thin blue line bullshit from the right. And I can't stand all the Hollywood trained faggot fucking Trump pathogenic bullshit from the left. I'm trying to see What's going on, man? Yeah, it is a blast from the past. Hold on a second. I'm gonna get my dip. Ah. Shit. It's like my fucking dude. I get nosebleeds out here, out the ass, dude. I got 3 fucking humidifiers, but I get nosebleeds really bad in El Paso. It's a high desert too. I don't know if it's as high as shit like around Nevada, where High Desert Pioneer lives and shit, but I get nosebleeds almost on a daily basis here. And that's one of my weaknesses is fucking allergies and shit. You know, my youngest son is gonna be probably 6'4", 6'5". He's like the opposite of me. And he is tough as nails. If I let him, he'd be a big bully. But that dude, he gets allergies really bad. It's crazy. So let me see if there's any other comments. It's so fucking weird talking to my fucking self, guys. Oh, Red October. So I got a bunch of gun shit. Like accessories. I spent more on accessories than guns this year. I had a bunch of stupid, bad setups. Like rifles where the slings were never in the right place. Shit like that. I went to fucking... Hey, I'm gonna start another chat actually. Not chat, live stream, so motherfuckers don't get bored with this.